she's also got a booth set up in the back for all the marketing materials, the brochures and things that you're seeing here today. She's been kind enough to offer us some discount products. I'm pretty sure she's going to talk about it a little bit more, but Ginger Cannon.
What's that?
Hello? Hello.
Live for the applause.
Everybody having fun? Yeah. I sure did enjoy those speeches before mine. Mine, okay, let me tell you a little bit about me. For 25 years I've owned an advertising and printing company. Back in probably June or July of last year, anybody know Scott Cairo Rathburn?
Yes.
Okay, I graduated with him. And he was my shrimp guy. Anybody ever bought shrimp from Scott? Okay. He was my shrimp guy, and he came over, and he was just real big, and he could barely walk, but just loved him to death. Well, then he's like, Ginger, I need some business cards for my shrimp company. I was like, okay, I'll make you some business cards. I'll give them to you free if you give me a review. So he gave me a really nice review. Then he comes back later, and I was like, where's Scott? Because he had lost all this weight. He's like, oh, I started this new product, Plexus. You need to get on it. And I thought, you're telling me I'm fat? Okay. So then it was like, okay, I'm not being able to hide it with big sweaters anymore and big sweatpants and stuff. So August I got on it. And when I get on it and I go after a business, I went on it as a business decision. Because he was telling me how he started getting all this money. Well, money motivates me. So, I already had a business. I've had a business since I was 25, so I didn't really need it. I've never had a boss, ever. No one needs me as an employee. So, because I will know more than you before the end of the day. My daughter's the same way. She cannot work for anybody. She worked for HPD, they were stupid. She worked for the City of Houston, they were stupid. Anyway, so Scott got me on it, and then I started feeling good. Someone here this morning was saying they were in one of the video testimonials that said that they would go to sleep at 5 o'clock. Who was that? Was it you? People made a joke that Ginger, it's 6 o'clock, Ginger's not in bed. And what did I say? I've got a business to run. I need to get my proper sleep. 14 hours a day is my proper sleep. So, when I started taking Plexus, one night I noticed it's midnight. And then I started getting scared. I'm not going to get enough sleep. I'm not going to get enough sleep. I'm not going to get enough sleep. And I found I was sleeping a lot better. So, but I went into it as a business decision, not to get it wholesale or anything. I went in as a business. So everything I put in my mouth, is this going to help my business? If I didn't drink my water, is that going to hurt my business? Because the way I look at it, if you're not a product of the product, it's going to be a problem for you. Right? Who's going to want to buy from you? And what I've always told people that have worked for me, and I've probably had over 1,000 employees in 25 years, is if you don't believe in the product, get out of it. You have to believe in the product you're selling. I'm totally convinced with Plexus. So I was like, I can't eat this. I really want this M&M, but that may cost me $5. I put it in a different perspective than what everybody else was. I want to get a wholesale of this. I was like, that could cost me money. So what I did is everything I put in my mouth that I lost 32 pounds, boom, right off the bat. And then Accelerator Plus came in, and there's the ups and downs to everybody's business. It didn't work for me. Now I'm sitting up here right now, you notice I can't be still? Woo, woo. I can't be still because this is a good product. Now I feel like I'm back on track. Now, 25 years I've owned a business, it has not been good. I've been through that. I actually shut it down where I had most of my employees, put them on unemployment in 2009. Came in from the Christmas break and I walked in and said, I quit. They said, you can't quit, you're the owner. And I said, well, y'all all have quit before. I quit today. I got tired of all the negativity. I'm tired of being your mama, tired of being your daddy. Quit asking me for loans. It was, after 20 years of it, you just say, okay, that's enough. So I was never going to work, I was just going to work with my own customers that I have. I have some pretty big clients that I do advertising and printing for. Well, Plexus, I was like Jennifer, got to read everything I can. Got to read everything I can. When I believe in a product, I guarantee you I'm going to sell it. So I got my sister. They came down. We had a family reunion. Everybody got these Canon shirts with their names on the back, and we had it at my house. And everybody brought food from everywhere. My aunt, I mean, there was so much food, you could have killed a cow with it. My sister watched me. She said, you went and got everything. Your plate was full. And you got to eat everything that you wanted. But you didn't eat very much of it. So I didn't have to. I wasn't hungry. I just wanted to taste it. It's not a diet. And so when I'm trying to change her thinking, you are no longer on a diet. You're on a business journey. You take that away, the pounds come off a lot quicker. You're on a business journey. Okay? Here's my journey, the way it started. Don't laugh. I don't take selfies. This was me back in, that was in August of 2013. I'm pregnant. Then I started putting that on, and then I finally got called skinny from a guy I went to high school with, and I said, I don't feel skinny. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm, what? Where's Kim? I'm a lot better than where I was. So, that being said, after I'm sold on the product, it's now a business for me. I'm going to start marketing it. Because that's what I do. I'm a marketing person. I'm an advertising, graphic design. So I'm going to make business cards. But before that, Scott said, Ginger, I need you to make me, I'd already made a strip card, so now I need you to make me some Plexus cards. Sent me over what he wanted, and I said, what is this Plexus? Well, every time he'd sign one up, he'd call me and say, I need you to make these people some cards. Charge me, make them some cards. I'm building my team, need to get them some business cards. Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Then he said, Ginger, they got this thing called Plexus Swag. You need to go and put your products on there because you've got good quality products, and I think people would be very happy with them. I didn't do it, and didn't do it, didn't do it. Because I got on Plexus Swag, and everything was coming up. I sell PDFs. And then I would look at them, it's like, oh, I don't really want to do that. And let me tell you this, I do not sell PDFs, and the reason why I don't sell them is because I don't want my design printed on a copier and then someone see it and say, that's the kind of work you do, Ginger. That's the reason I won't sell any PDFs. Okay? So I started doing, I was like, oh, I can do brochures, I can do door hangers, I can do rack cards. But my main thing is, when everything happens for a reason, is I became a direct mail shipper for Taco Bell, UTMB, a lot of big companies. And so, whoa, I got the whole country that doesn't know about Plexus. I can mail to any city in the country and get me out, because I am going to market it. Facebook filled with Plexus. You agree? Yeah. Everybody agree. Got to find something a little bit different. Now, some of these products, you can get them right now, and they're cheap, because my thing is, make them quality, help people, and I don't go broke spending my time, but it's also affordable for new ambassadors. Because if you're running a good quality business, you're only as strong as your weakest link. So help them. Now I have a lot of people that will call up and say, Beth O'Neill, she here? Okay. She called up, signed up 5 ambassadors. I want to get them a set of all of them of business cards. When I sign up my ambassadors now, what do? I signed her up this morning at 5:30. And what did I do? I said, oh my God, I'm taking all my printing material. Open the boxes. We got to get your supply out, because you get them free. Okay? Don't go sign up under me if you came with the guest. That's just how I'm doing it because my team gets the marketing materials. That's between me and my team, but I'm not going to take somebody's person away. I think that's bad. All right, so I decided I joined Plexus Compliant Printing when that swag, y'all remember that one, that swag one went, somebody just decided to quit doing it?
Yep.
And you couldn't, so I started this one. And what I decided was that I had talked to compliance. They know me, I think they love me, I don't know, but I talk to them all the time. And I promised them, I said, I'm seeing a lot of stuff out there that doesn't look like good quality stuff that people are putting out. And that doesn't represent the type of company that Plexus is as far as I'm concerned. So I will not sell any PDFs, but I will have a good quality product that is compliant approved. It's very important. So this is my Facebook page that I started. If you go on the Facebook page, the direct link is right there on the Facebook page. And then right there, you can contact me anytime. So all you have to do is go in and ask to join this group, and then you can contact us because I advertise for this nowhere else. I only put it here. Okay? So, page down. Look at my curtains. 2 o'clock in the morning, you get real creative, right? All right, this is Community Network since 1989. I'm a United States Postal Office, a preferred vendor for them. I do direct mail. That is my actual business website, comnet89.com. Now, since it's happened, when I put all this stuff on the internet, it actually, when you go to Plexus Printing, it pulls my website up. So instead of that, what I did, at the bottom of the front page, look what I've done. This is for anybody that wants to buy Plexus products. This is for anybody that wants to buy Plexus. Okay? So what I did is I made it to where, right up there at the very top of the bar, it says Plexus Ambassadors. You can click there and get to it, to my print, all the printing products I have. Or you can go right there and it says Compliant Printing. All right?
Good.
Then when you get there, this is what you're going to see. Okay? All of the different products. Some of you, if you write me and say, "Oh my God, I love what you did," beware, it could end up on this page. Because I put these things on there because I want people to know there is a place that you can go, and I really take a lot of time to try to get a good quality product out there. No, I don't want to close it. Let's open it. This is big. I don't know, most of you probably do know this, but you don't want to be a diamond and lose your ambassador status because you are handing out non-compliant products. It could be so much as a little thing of putting now the all-natural product. You no longer can say that, can you? It's got to be the most natural product. So you're going to have someone that I'm constantly knowing what compliance is going through, so I'm going to change them. Now, people love it when they change because compliance says you can sell the rest that you have. But when you reprint, we want you to change the layout and send it to us. Well, I put them on half price, they go in a day. So watch out for that. So if they ever change anything that I'm going to have to change brochure. Sweating.
Somebody give her water.
Can I get some water? All right, you can lose your ambassador status. You don't want to be making $300,000 a year and lose it because you put something out that was non-compliant. They may not be so big on it, and you could probably get away, but I wouldn't take the chance and gamble on my business like that. Okay? All prices on my website. I don't add anything extra. I do have to add tax because if you're not in the state of Texas, thank you so much. If you're not in the state of Texas, anybody out of state, you don't have to pay tax. Who's all in the state of Texas? You all got to pay me tax because I got to pay the state of Texas to be in business. Okay, so you're going to find companies out there. And Plexus, you guys are one of, it's